Have you ever honestly asked yourself, if we are simply advanced primates evolved solely to survive and reproduce, why doesn't eating and sleeping make us happy? Look at nature. Every animal is at peace when its belly is full. But not us. Even in the most luxurious homes, in the safest cities, we feel a gnawing void. Millions are on antidepressants, not necessarily because of chemical imbalances, but because this world somehow feels insufficient. There is a fundamental rule in biology. A creature does not possess a desire for which there is no corresponding reality in nature. If there is thirst, there is water. If there is hunger, there is food. What if your dissatisfaction isn't a mental illness? What if it's a simple compatibility issue, like owning a Ferrari engine but being stuck in gridlock traffic? Today, we're going to prove that this specific dissatisfaction is actually the best news you could ever hear. Listen to that voice inside you. Deep down, what does your soul scream for? Infinity. The prominent Muslim thinker Nursi explains this aspect of human nature with a profound logical proposition. If the Creator did not intend to give the satisfaction, He would never have given the desire to ask for it. Think about it. You crave water because water exists. You crave food because food exists. So why do we have this violent hunger for eternity? Can a human being so deeply desire something they have never tasted, something that doesn't exist? This desire proves one thing in Islam. Our souls come from another realm that is an infinite source, and they are desperate to return. When we look at the universe, we see a logical order. But when we look at humans, we see a strange glitch. Our potential, our talents, and our emotions do not fit this world. Nursi analyzes this by pointing out that the faculties and emotions placed in the human soul are limitless. Love, ambition, curiosity, anxiety, we feel them all with infinite capacity. Imagine a single human being. If they had enough time, they could become a biology professor, a physicist, a historian, and an astronomer all at once. The potential is there, but is the time there? No, this world, this short lifespan and this fragile body are woefully insufficient to display the massive capacity of our souls. Let's visualize this. Imagine you are a world champion rally driver. Inside you, you have the talent and the burning desire to drive at 300 miles per hour to conquer the toughest corners. But you are handed the keys to a rusty, beat-up city car that maxes out at 40 miles per hour. What do you feel? Frustration. That talent is trapped inside the machine. Your soul wants to fly, but the vehicle beneath you slams on the brakes. This is the relationship between our soul and our body. The soul is the rally driver. It wants the unlimited, the infinite. The body and this world is the clunky old car. It limits us, slows us down, and never truly satisfies. If life consisted only of this physical world, wouldn't this immense potential, this rally driver talent, be a complete waste? Would a creator who wastes nothing in the universe and creates everything with precision give humans this infinite hardware just for nothingness? That would violate both logic and wisdom. Have you ever thought about our obsession with technology from this angle? Why do we constantly want to go faster, see further, and communicate instantly with the other side of the globe? Because the human soul refuses to accept physical limits. In Nursi's view, technology is essentially the soul's attempt to reach paradise standards here on Earth. The soul is screaming, "I don't belong here. I don't want to be trapped by time and space." List everything a human truly wants: to stay young forever, to never die, to face no sickness or separation, to be with all their loved ones at the same time in eternal happiness. Add up this list. The sum equals paradise. Without realizing it, we are hunting for our homeland. Every technological breakthrough, every pursuit of comfort, is just a shadow of the soul's homesickness for that infinite realm. So, what is the solution to this mismatch? Think of this world as a nursery or a small greenhouse. A gardener plants seeds here. The goal is to test which seeds rot and which ones sprout. Now imagine you plant the seed of a massive giant oak tree in this tiny greenhouse. The seed sprouts. It starts to grow. What happens next? The tree smashes through the glass roof. It doesn't fit. Now, if someone told you this tree will stay inside this small greenhouse forever, would you believe them? Impossible. The tree's potential is far greater than the greenhouse's capacity. A wise gardener moves that tree out of the glass box and replants it in a vast open field where it can spread its branches freely. You are that oak tree. The world is the narrow greenhouse. Your mind, heart, dreams, and soul are smashing through the roof of this reality, reaching for eternity. As Nursi suggests, a being equipped with such high-end hardware could not have been created for this temporary world. We are here only to take root. Our real life, where our potential finds its true match, is in that infinite field, the hereafter. Closing your eyes to the sun doesn't make the sun disappear. It only leaves you in the dark. Trust that voice of eternity inside you. It is whispering the promise of an endless morning waiting for you. Let's deepen this with one image. Imagine you are hiking on a remote, rugged, stone-covered mountain path. Suddenly, you stumble upon a brand new, bright red Ferrari. It has only 2 inches of ground clearance. The speedometer goes up to 300 miles per hour. The engine roars like a beast. Use your logic. What does a rational person think upon seeing this? This road is full of rocks. This car can only go 10 miles per hour here. It will scrape the bottom. It can't move. Here's the paradox. If this rocky path were the only road in existence, the engineer who designed that car would be insane. To build an engine capable of 300 miles per hour for a place where you can only go 10 miles per hour isn't an engineering mistake, it's madness. But we know the engineer, the designer, is incredibly wise. So we are forced to conclude, if this car is built for 300 miles per hour, there must be a highway or a racetrack somewhere else where this potential can be realized. We can compare humans to this Ferrari. Look at yourself. We have an engine inside us that demands eternity. We have a mechanism of desire that wants to be in 1,000 places at once, that refuses to age. Scientists say we use a fraction of our brain. Our capacity to love is boundless. Our hunger for knowledge is infinite. But the world? It's a bumpy, 80-year mountain road full of potholes, sickness, and goodbyes. Ask yourself, would the infinite intelligence that created the universe with such precision give humans this Ferrari engine, the eternal soul, just to let it rust on this short, rocky path? This surplus of equipment is the greatest proof that another road exists. Think of it like military rank. Imagine a soldier. You pin the stars of a general on his shoulders. You give him top-level clearance and medals. Then you tell him, your only mission is to guard this tiny, empty shack on top of a mountain. Does that make sense? The rank doesn't fit the task. A private could guard the shack. If someone has stars on their shoulders, it means they are destined for a massive headquarters. Look at animals. They eat, sleep, reproduce, and pass away. They are perfectly happy. Their instincts fit this world. But humans? We eat and drink, yet we are still starving for meaning. We create art, we fear the future. We mourn the past. The rank of our intellect and soul is too high for the simple tasks of biology. It means we are soldiers being trained for a much larger headquarters. Nursi invites us to a shaking thought experiment. Please answer honestly. If I told you, you will live for 1 million years, you will rule the world, you will have everything, but at the end of that 1 million years, you will definitely die and vanish into absolute nothingness. Would you accept the deal? Deep down, your soul screams, no. Why isn't 1 million years enough? No, because anything that ends in zero eventually equals zero. The human mind would spend the 999,999th year in agony, dreading the end. We don't want long life, we want eternal life. Nothing that can be measured by numbers will ever satisfy you. If the Ferrari engine proves the existence of a highway, then the human soul proves the existence of eternity. Don't let your dissatisfaction with this world scare you. It is a good sign. It validates that you were not made to vanish, but to last forever. This world is just the waiting room, the guest house. Your true home is where the highway begins. Trust the voice of eternity within you. It's the only thing that isn't lying to you. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.